What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. Quick little thing, if you hear any like banging or saws in the background, I'm sorry, neighbors are working on their house. Anyways, Yo Gotti has announced his next album. Yes, this is actually an album, not a retail mixtape like the surprise project that he put out over the summer. Gotti made it. This is a follow-up to his 2013 I Am album titled Still I Am. I loved I Am. I think out of everything that I've listened to from Yo Gotti, this has some of his best music. There's a record on there with Rich Homie Quan titled I Know. There was Cold Blooded with J. Cole, and so many other records that were just extraordinary to me. I went into the album thinking, okay, this might have a couple good songs on it, but no, I left largely satisfied listening to that album. So the question now is, can Yo Gotti top or come close to that album with Still I Am? I really can't say. I feel like Still I Am is off to a bit of a rocky start. Only because the two singles that are out are not necessarily my cup of tea. Rake It Up featuring Nicki Minaj. Now that song was on Gotti Made It. And Gotti tends to have like a string of good luck. Every time that you think, oh, he's had his last hit, nope, comes back with another hit. And I don't think it's like intentional. It's not the label saying, we're going to put all this money behind this one and make this one pop. No, I think Yo Gotti puts out music at, such a fast pace, and then something takes off. You have Nicki Minaj on this song, and you knew that it was going to do something. And so the label has been backing that, putting that on radio and, getting that on the charts. And despite what you might think of the song, it's gotten a huge response. So it might not be my cup of tea, but I can definitely applaud Yo Gotti for coming through with yet another hit single. The other song that was just released along with the announcement of the album is Juice. This one is short. It's like one of those filler Gotti records. There was nothing that I liked about it too much. So let's discuss the track listing just a little bit more. So the full track listing has been revealed along with the album cover. The cover to me is just like your standard Gotti cover. He never goes for something like over the top and flashy. This is just his face and then money on top of it, his chain on top of it, a watch, the stuff that kind of describes Yo Gotti, what he's all about. So it's a good cover for Yo Gotti, but it's not necessarily the most flashy or over the top or something that's even memorable in my eyes. But going to the track listing, there are 13 songs on this album. So we've heard 2, so 11 more to go. Aside from the Nicki Minaj feature, we have Chris Brown, we have Meek Mill, we have YF and Lucci, we got French Montana and 21 Savage on the album. So some pretty solid guest features. I think that with most of these, it's going to be either a hit or a miss. It just depends on what they're talking about, if they fit into the song, if they're giving it their all. And I think that out of everything on here, I would like to say that the Chris Brown feature has the most potential. I think with Gotti's luck, that might stumble into being the next big single for him. It just depends. Like I said, a Chris Brown hook is sometimes a hit or sometimes a miss. Sometimes, you can just identify it as a hit as soon as you hear it. But other times it's like, okay, this is a good hook, but I don't think it's going to be Billboard worthy or anything of that nature. So I'm looking forward to Save It For Me. Aside from that, though, I think my most anticipated song, just looking at the track listing, is one that doesn't have a feature. It's the intro, titled Betrayal. Gotti has good intros often, and I just like the word betrayal. I like what it represents in terms of the subject matter for what Yo Gotti might be talking about on this intro. So I think that would be my pick for most anticipated song. Otherwise, you pretty much just have to wait until October 27th for Still I Am to really judge how the album sounds. I'm hoping for the best. I know Yo Gotti's gonna bring some good music, and hopefully I'll walk away with more than just a couple, new records that I want to keep in rotation in his catalog. So those are just a few thoughts on Yo Gotti's Still I Am, from the album cover to the track listing. I'll include the track listing in the description section so you can check that out. Let me know what you think. What songs are you looking forward to the most? Are you feeling the singles? If you heard Juice, talk to me in the comment section. Rake It Up as well with Nicki Minaj. So talk to me, and then like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video. Follow me on Twitter at Sermons Domain, and as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching, and until next time, peace.